got nothing to do? Well, I've got a couple of tricks for you. So take a look at these vids, 'cause it's life hacks for kids. Hi, I'm Sunny, and it's party time! Let's start the hacking so that the partying can begin. Nothing says party like a bowl full of cookies, but what if the cookie turned into the bowl? Impossible, you say? Nothing's impossible with my crazy cookie bowl hack. For this, you'll need your favorite cookie dough, a muffin tin, some muffin liners, and an oven. Turn the muffin tin upside down. Place muffin liners on every other cup. Next, flatten some balls of cookie dough and place them on top of the liners. Finally, have an adult put them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 12 minutes. Once the cookies are cool enough to touch, carefully take them off the pan and take out the muffin liners. Looky, looky, a bowl that's a cookie. Fill it with your favorite ice cream and bonus hack. Microwave some peanut butter for the best topping ever. Cookie-licious. Has this ever happened to you? Well, no more with this hands-free card holder. You'll need an egg carton and a knife. Flip over the egg carton. Carefully use your knife to cut slits across the little egg domes. Get an adult if you need help with this step. Now insert your cards in the slits. So easy. What an excellent hack. Yes, I'm the queen of puns and the queen of fun. That's why my next hack is a fun confetti cannon. This is a hack of my previous hack, the pom-pom shooter. For this, you'll need little cutouts of paper for the confetti, scissors, a toilet paper roll, some fun tape, and a balloon. Tie a knot in the balloon. Cut off the top. Pull the balloon over the end of the roll. Secure it with the tape. Insert the pieces of colorful confetti and let the party begin. Doesn't look like a party yet? Well, how about now? Hi, I'm Sunny, and today's episode of Life Hacks for Kids is After Party Hacks. The fun is just beginning, because all of today's hacks are made from this mess. For this, you'll need a hot glue gun, popsicle sticks, a small balloon, scissors, and 2 plates. Wait, let me clean it first. There we go. Cut a circle from the center of 2 paper or styrofoam plates. Next, cut a line straight across the bottom of the plate. Using hot glue, secure the popsicle stick to the plate. All done. Grab a balloon and let the fun begin. I do declare you can use it as a fan. The punch and cupcakes were delicious, and the cups and pan are great for my next hack. Time for my ping pong pan. For this, you'll need a muffin tin, ping pong ball, plastic cups, scissors, Post-it notes, and a marker. Simply place the plastic cups into the muffin tin. Next, cut off squares of sticky notes. Write numbers on the notes and stick them to your cups. Finally, grab a ping pong ball and get bouncing. 3 points! I'm a natural at this stuff. Ping pong pan sure makes me hungry, and with this leftover melted ice cream and some flour, I can make a tasty after-party treat. Time for my 2-ingredient sweetbread. For this, you'll need 2 cups of melted ice cream, 1½ cup of self-rising flour, a bread pan, a big bowl, and a wooden spoon. Make sure the ice cream is soft. Mine was practically melted after the party, so that was perfect. Then mix it in a bowl with the flour. Pour your batter into a bread pan and have an adult bake it at 350 degrees for about 40 minutes. Passes the smell test and definitely passes the taste test.
Hey party people, it's me, Jillian. Do you know what time it is? It's party time! Oh, looks like it's actually party hacking time. I better get to work if I'm going to throw the raddest party ever. Time to make my perfect party hacks. Party to the front, party to the back, stand up, sit down, and make that hack. Well, don't worry. I've got a recipe to take these regular old balloons right to the top. First up, party hardy balloons. For this, you will need 2 empty water bottles, vinegar, baking soda, scissors, and balloons. Cut the top off one of the bottles. This will be a funnel. Pour 3/4 cup of vinegar into the other empty bottle. Now take your funnel and stretch the opening of the balloon over it. Pour in 2 teaspoons of baking soda and remove the funnel. Next, stretch the balloon over the top of the vinegar. Be careful not to spill any of the baking soda in. Now hold the balloon upright so all the baking soda gets into the bottle. Oh my gosh. Take it off and tie the end in a knot. Our balloons are up, my hair is up, let's get up and dance! But wait, something's missing. We need light to set the mood at this dance party. Let's make my mirror mirror disco ball. Yay! For this you'll need a foam ball, a glue gun, string, old CDs, and garden clippers. Cut a long strand of string and knot the 2 ends together. Hot glue the knot to the foam ball and set aside to dry. Now take your discs and cut them into little pieces like this. Glue all the pieces mirror side facing out around the ball until it's completely covered. Mirror, mirror, disco ball. This is almost the raddest party of them all, but I've got one last hack to put this party right on track. Party punch is so last year. Let's put this punch into party, as in party favor, with my cool Kool-Aid lip gloss. For this you'll need 1 cup of petroleum jelly, a whisk, some Kool-Aid packets in your favorite flavor, I picked pink lemonade, sugar, some clean bottle caps, and a napkin. Microwave the petroleum jelly for 30 seconds. Stir it, then microwave it again for another 30 seconds. Keep doing this until the jelly is completely melted. Now empty your Kool-Aid packets and a big spoonful of sugar into the melted jelly. Whisk it really well for a few minutes, or else your lip gloss could end up grainy. Once the mixture has cooled a little, pour the gloss into your bottle caps and let them solidify. You can cover it in plastic wrap and give it to your friends. The sweetest party favor ever. Now you have everything you need to hack the perfect party. It's summertime! The The weather is hot, the nights are long, and there's nothing funner. More fun? Oh, who cares about grammar? School's out for the summer. Looks like it's the perfect time for sleepovers. And if all your friends are on vacation, you can always invite your stuffed animals. So, want to sleep over? Well, in that case, let's get ready for some summer slumber party hacks. Everyone knows it's not a sleepover unless you share secrets, and there's no better way to share secret messages than with my glitzy glow chalk. For this, you'll need glow-in-the-dark paint, a spoon, 3/4 cup of water in a bowl, an ice tray, 3 tablespoons of plaster of Paris, and non-stick spray. First, spray your ice cube tray with cooking spray and set it aside. Add a squirt of paint to your water. Mix this together until the paint is dissolved. Add your plaster of Paris a little bit at a time. Make sure to mix while you're adding. It should be thick like this, kind of like cream cheese. Once you have a thick paste, spread it into an ice cube tray. Use a paper towel to help clean up the sides. Then let this harden for a few hours. When they're hardened, pop them out. Now you're ready to ride into the night. Ted, do you want to play tic-tac-toe? Here you go. Well, looks like you're good at dropping stuff, which means you'll be perfect for dropping down to the ground with my next hack. Let's make my Flower Power Limbo Luau stick. For this, you'll need a lot of yarn, decorative tape, flowers, ribbon, and an old broom handle. First, tape your flowers to the end of each side of the broom handle. Flowers on this side and this side. Grab your yarn and tape it to one end. Start wrapping. When you get to the end, tape the yarn down. Now add some ribbon on the ends to finish it off. I'm using wire ribbon. This side has the ribbon, and this side. All right, Teddy, you go first. Whoa. That's the longest I've ever seen anyone limbo. But you know the best part about sleepovers? Siri, lights out. Staying up all night. So when the lights go out, it's time to make my Go Glow lanterns to brighten things up. For this, you'll need a mason jar filled with water, scissors, a highlighter, and colorful tape. Have a parent crack open your highlighter. Put this in your container. Put the lid on and shake it. Now let this sit overnight. Remove the highlighter. Time to wash my hands. Now that the inside is all bright and pretty, time to decorate the lid. I'm using some colorful tape, but you can use whatever you want. And this is how it looks when it's done. Pop your new lantern under a black light. And there you go, all ready for nighttime fun. Ah! Oh, Teddy, it was just you. There you have it, everything you need for a warm summer night sleepover. Hi, I'm Jillian, and today's episode is Unicorn Party. When you're throwing a unicorn party, basic supplies just won't do. So today, we're going to unicornify these decorations for the most magical party ever. First up, we're hacking party horns into my blow your horn unicorn headbands. For this, you'll need a headband and some decorations. I'm using pom-poms and sparkly ribbon, scissors, a party horn, some thick white paper. I'm using foam paper, some shiny paper. You can use leftover wrapping paper, but I'm using glitter foam, and a hot glue gun. First, cut off the horn part of the party horn. Still totally useful for annoying your siblings. Use hot glue to close the hole at the top. Then, wrap a strip of shiny ribbon around the horn and secure with hot glue. Hot glue the bottom of the horn to the foam paper. Cut off the excess. Now, glue the horn to the center of the headband. Cut out 2 ear-shaped pieces out of the white foam paper. Cut 2 smaller pieces from the shiny paper and glue to the white ones to make the insides of the ears. Attach the ears to the headband with glue on either side of the horn. Decorate with pom-poms. Now, my guests will look as magical on the outside as they are on the inside. And I want to make sure they can carry the magic home with them. So we'll hack these into my upcycled unicorn treat bags. For this, you'll need an old white gift bag, scissors, a Sharpie, a ribbon. I'm using a curly ribbon that I got from a present. Shiny paper. I'm using an old gift bag. This is for the unicorn horn. Some sparkly paper. I'm using scraps of foam paper and a hot glue gun. First, cut a cone shape out of the shiny paper. Glue it into a horn shape. Glue the horn to the top front of the bag. Now cut ears out of white paper and smaller ears out of pink and glue together. Attach the ears at the top of the bag with glue on either side of the horn. Use a Sharpie to draw a cute unicorn face. Finally, glue on the curly ribbon underneath the horn for the unicorn's mane. Fill the bags with sparkly rainbow-colored candies and treats. Now, all that's left is to decorate. Time for my unicorn balloons. For this, you'll need some decorative ribbons, yarn, a Sharpie, scissors, a white balloon, some streamers, wrapping paper or more foam paper, just shiny paper, a party hat, and a hot glue gun. First, open the party hat and wrap it around itself to make it smaller. And hot glue in place. Then, glue the shiny ribbon. Make ears out of the white and gold like you did before. Glue the ears to the side of the horn. Decorate with curly ribbon. Cut long strips of streamers and tie them together with the yarn. Cut fringe up one side of the streamers to make the mane. Blow up the balloon and tie it. Draw eyes with the Sharpie. Now, tie the yarn with the streamers to the bottom of the balloon. Finally, put the horn on top of the balloon using the string of the hat. See? You can turn boring old party supplies into a unicornucopia of fun. The magic, it's so contagious! Do try this at home, have the best unicorn party ever, and thanks for watching!